everybody, it's Mike. Welcome to another episode of the Heavy Metal Gardener. Thanks for joining me today. Last night I set a few traps for some of the assholes I was talking about. I only caught one mouse. Like, having a hard time. I'm losing that battle. Anyways, today's episode is a taste test. I am going to try some of my leafy greens. This one I think is arugula. That's some spinach. I think that's arugula again. I think this one is my Swiss chard. Oh no, that one's Swiss chard too. I don't know. I'm gonna pick a little bit of everything. I got spinach. I'm gonna try some of these nasturtium flowers. That might look like it's sick, but that's just the way the petal comes in. I think it's called variegated. I don't know what. Actually, you know what? I don't know what half of these leafy greens are, but I am gonna pick a bunch of it, and I'm gonna rinse them off, and we're gonna do a taste test. I'm gonna get some of the romaine. Check that out. That looks awesome. This is like your typical Caesar salad stuff. I think this is more spinach here. I got my iceberg. So last year I tried growing iceberg lettuce, and every single one of them got leggy and died. Every single one. So this year I just went for numbers. I went balls to the wall. I had those little 6-pack starter trays. I did 4 of them with I did 4 of those starter trays with 4, I don't know, I ended up with 48 fucking heads of iceberg lettuce because every single one of them grew, and it was amazing. Like, check that shit out. Like all these ones, even though they're not heading properly because of the weather, it got too hot too quick, and I really need to weed this row again. But yeah, here's so it's just awesome. Like, look at that. It's fucking amazing. I couldn't imagine I would have grown that. Like, holy crap, everybody. Check that out. It's fucking awesome. I've got leaf lettuce, romaine lettuce, iceberg lettuce. I've got Swiss chard. I've got arugula. I've got spinach. I've got 2 different kinds of kale, which aren't ready yet. Like, I've got red Russian and rainbow. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this. Rainbow Jacinto. I might be right. Could be wrong. It's probably wrong. These I'm gonna wait. Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna take a little piece off of each one of these little plants, and we're gonna try them out. So give me a few minutes. I'm gonna harvest a few of these pieces of greenery, and I'm gonna rinse them off, and we will do a taste test in just a minute. All right, everybody, I have an assortment of stuff on the table here that you can't see. I'm gonna just pop it up as I go. I'm actually not really all that excited about this. I'm a steak and potatoes kind of guy. This is like the food that my food eats. So I'm gonna kind of like work myself up a little bit to this because, you know, it's just, I don't know, leafy greens, even though like they're necessary, and you know, I got fat over the last 2 years after quitting smoking and drinking. I put on like I weigh 230 pounds. For those of you that know me, like, I was a string bean. I was like 180, 190. Yeah, COVID hit, I quit smoking, baking, food, kids. Fucking 230 pounds later. Anyways, I'm gonna have a quick puff, and then I'm gonna try some of this shit. All right. And I got something to wash it down, just in case. Okay, so right here, even though it looks the same as the iceberg, this is the leafy green, like just your basic leaf lettuce. This is iceberg lettuce. I'm gonna give it a quick rinse. I got a bucket, little bowl here full of water. Rinse it off. Give it a shake. Mosquitoes can fuck off. Okay. Not bad. I think it's a little bit bitter because of the heat. I mean, I harvested it pretty early in the morning to keep it crisp. It's the type of salad that you would find in any spring mix. It's okay. I think it'll be good with some salad dressing, because I mean, anybody that actually says they like salad without covering it in something that tastes good is a liar. Iceberg lettuce. Typical sandwich shaped lettuce. Again, a little bitter, but I think that's because of the heat wave we had last week. think it might have did something to most of my leafy greens. It's okay. Romaine lettuce. My romaine looks awesome, actually. That's the one lettuce that I think should be okay. Let's try it out. I'm not even going to eat this whole leaf. I'm only going to take a bite because the whole leaves are just too much. Rinse. Romaine lettuce. Not bad. Not great. Salad dressing. Yeah, salad dressing. I don't mind salads. Croutons, bacon bits, a whole lot of ranch. Obviously, it's not the healthiest way to eat it. I can't do it. Okay, next. I believe this is my Swiss chard. What kind of Swiss chard? I don't remember because there are lots of kinds. I don't remember exactly what it is, but here goes nothing. Doesn't really taste like anything. I guess it'd go good in another spring mix type salad. Not great, not terrible. Okay, spinach. A little spinach leaf. My spinach, I think some of them bolted. I think some of them are going to be a little gross. Some of them might not be. Let's give it a shot. Excuse me, people. Spinach is all right. Okay, I think this one is an arugula. I've got a few of these plants. I'm not sure exactly. Again, I'm not going to eat this whole leaf. I can't handle eating whole leaves anymore. This is... I'm not a rabbit. I am not a cow. I do not enjoy my leafy greens, even though they are necessary, and I am trying to eat a little bit healthier. Okay, arugula down the hatch. Oh, why would you eat that, people? Has to be like an acquired taste thing. Not for me unless it's mixed up. Oh, fucking sick. I don't know why I grew it. You know what? After that one, I think I need to just take a second. So, as far as the assholes last night that I was talking about, I only caught the one mouse. I think I already mentioned this. Fucking pissed me off. I tried drowning them. I'm losing this battle. And I mean, I've got a whole bunch of people on the Facebook messengers and stuff like that giving me their homemade, their DIY vole removal tips. And I'm going to try them all. I will, because I'm losing this fight. It's fucking pissing me off. Too fucking windy. Okay. Anyways. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the red Russian kale or if this is the rainbow lacinto. I think that's how I pronounce it. The rainbow kale. I'm just going to call it rainbow kale. So, this is one of them. I'm not sure which one. Let's figure that out together. All right. I don't understand vegetarians. I'm not knocking you. That's your own thing. I just don't understand it. You know, I'm going to eat something I do enjoy. This is part of one of my yellow onions, because yellow onions, even though they bulb, you can eat the whole top. It's fucking delicious. It's awesome. Fucking killer. These green onions. So last year, we bought some green onions, and we left them in our crisper, and we forgot about them. So last summer, just before they went bad, you know, we chopped the tops off because they had gone moldy and planted them right fucking there. And they have mutated. Like, we planted them, not only do they like overwinter all on their own. Like, I didn't cover them or anything like that. Yeah, they have mutated. They've came back with a vengeance. So cheers to the green onions. And it's thick too. Like, I don't know. There you go. That's a thick green onion. Okay, I can't even eat all these anymore. I'm just gonna taste test, spit it out. It was delicious. I can't do it. Okay, now the other kind of kale, since I've kind of cleansed my palate with something I do enjoy. I don't know, people. I don't know if I could do all these. This is getting intense. I can't really taste it over the green onion. Well, there it is. Oh, not for me. I had to take that off. It was like choking my neck. Chicken in my gag reflex. Sorry about all the spitting and shit, folks. Okay. So I picked one of the variegated nasturtium seed or nasturtium leaves. They're supposed to, these are the flowers. They catch aphids. They do all sorts of good shit. And apparently they have a slightly peppery taste. I don't know why I did this. It looks such a bad idea. Okay. Not bad. Not as intense as the arugula. Still kind of peppery. Would be actually really good in a salad. Okay, so I think that's all the leafy greens. You know what, I decided I'm also going to do some of my herbs. I've got the top of a garlic. So if you, like, every part of the garlic plant is edible as well. Not to be confused with the garlic chive. This is like your typical garlic chive. This actually came off of an onion bulb. All of it is edible. Garlic chives, obviously, everybody's eating them on a baked potato. Fucking delicious. Tops of the garlicky, a lot less powerful. They're a lot more subtle. Not the same. Sorry, I can't swallow any more greenery. I'm gonna have green poop. Fucking, you people are, well, not you people, like vegetarians, each to each their own. I can't fucking do it. I can handle a salad as long as it's covered in something. All right. Cilantro, also known as coriander when you let it go to seed. I actually only learned that yesterday, that coriander and cilantro are the same fucking thing. Who knew? Well, obviously somebody else knew because I learned it from someone else. Okay, let's try it. I know this goes good with like fucking salsas, and people put it on tacos and all sorts of shit. Oh, nope. Oh. Oh. It has to be good as like mixed in with other shit, like, oh. Can't do it. All right, one of my favorite herbs. My thyme, it's pretty small right now. It hasn't really, it's kind of stunted. I haven't figured out why. I'm gonna research that probably in the next day or two, because again, I only really look into why my shit's not growing or if I'm having a problem when I have a fucking problem. And it's not a problem yet, but it will be. So, thyme goes great in pasta sauces, all sorts of great shit. Not bad. It tastes really good, actually. Again, I spit it out just because I can't swallow any more leafy greens. One of my favorite herbs, actually, besides oregano and basil. Basil's hands down my favorite. So I picked just a little piece of a sage leaf. It kind of looks like lizard skin. It's got like little bumps all over it, kind of like a chameleon or a gecko or something. Give this a little quick rinse because there's dirt all over the fucking shit. And I know you're not supposed to have dirt on your plants, and I'm working on that. I'm looking into mulch. I'm researching mulch. I don't trust my own grass clippings to not produce a whole fuck ton of weeds in my garden. So I'm looking into other things. Sage, people. Not bad. Goes good again with pasta sauces. If you have a mortar and pestle, you take a bunch of this fucking shit and you mix it all up and you put it in like chilies or meat seasoning or something like that. This one I think is summer savory. I'm missing parsley and marjoram. Those two didn't grow for me for some reason, and that's okay. I'm fucking fine with that. Summer savory, again, I don't know. I've never used summer savory on anything before. Apparently it's good on meats. I've got 4 more left after this, people. 4 more. Thanks for sticking with me and not like all the fucking spitting and shit. That would be good on poultry. That would be good on steak, ribs. That's a good meat seasoning. Not bad, not overly powerful. I can handle that one. Okay, this one I think is tarragon. Either that or the last one was tarragon, and this one's summer savory. I don't know, it's kind of wilty at the moment because it's like already 20 degrees at 9 o'clock. All right, we'll try this one out. I have no idea what this one would be used for, like what applications. Probably, again, pasta sauces and seasoning. Not bad. Pretty mild flavor. Could definitely fucking go good in some pasta sauces or salsa. My tongue's green. Yeah, not fucking bad. Okay, 3 left. I'm getting sidetracked because I'm kind of over this whole taste test. I tried too much leafy greens. Actually, I lied. I've got 3 more left after this is rosemary. Everybody knows rosemary goes good like olive oil on fries. Like if you dry up your rosemary, put some rosemary and olive oil and season your fries with it. It's really good. Good in pasta sauces, meat seasonings, all sorts of stuff. Good stuff. I like it. Just because I'm spitting it out doesn't mean I don't like it. It just means I can't handle swallowing anymore. Fucking. Okay, oregano. I've got basil left and a surprise that I kind of figured we'd come up with just for fucking shits and giggles, just so you guys can watch me retch. Oregano. Pasta sauce, meats. Oh, that one was strong. Not that I don't like it, but wow, by itself, pretty intense. Sorry, this is kind of a longer video, folks. My hands down favorite herb, basil. Obviously, there's more. I only have 8 that I showed you, 8 herbs, plus whatever leafy greens, but I had planted 10, and like I said, marjoram and the parsley didn't grow, so fuck them. Basil, love basil. One more after this, people. Love basil. Just because I spit it out doesn't mean I don't like it. Yeah, pasta sauce. Everybody knows basil. Basil's your typical. Okay, this one I'm not looking forward to, but I figured we'd cover it because, you know what, medieval people used to eat it, and there's all sorts of hoopla on the internet about the humble dandelion. Now, people see them as weeds, and they kind of are. I mean, you know, they spot all over your fucking yard and it pisses people off. Apparently they're all sorts of beneficial. They do all sorts of good things for the soil. They'll grow in places where nothing else will grow. It's the first meal of the year for like almost every single pollinator. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I'm not looking forward to it, but you can make a salad out of them. They're supposed to actually be pretty sweet. But I mean, everybody in the world knows what a dandelion is. And they're actually supposed to be beneficial. You guys can look up if you're actually curious about what it does. I'm not going to get all fucking scientific on you because I don't even really know everything that they do. But okay. Here we go. Down the hatch. Actually, that wasn't even as bad as the arugula. I can actually handle that. Who'd have fucking thunk? Dandelions, eh? Anyways, that was the fucking taste test. I need to brush my teeth. Well, I'm sure that everything I grew will taste good amalgamated into a fresh garden salad, And yeah, well, I gotta harvest some of it anyways because it's getting kind of unruly. So tomorrow I think we'll just go, I'll show you what I've got exactly in the garden. Yeah, today's song of the day, I haven't actually listened to any music yet, it's still pretty early, but this one I heard, I had my playlist, no, not even my playlist, I had my Spotify on random, on just a daily random mix, and a song came up from a video game that, I mean, if you're a gamer, everybody fucking knows this game. It's called Skyrim, and the band called Equilibrium did the cover of Himmelsrand. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Fucking epic, like when you get into the boss battle, you're like all pumped up and the music going up, like, oh, fucking awesome. Okay, check it out, Himmelsrand, Equilibrium, rock on.